Police say that she was last seen leaving her home over a week ago, and no one has heard from her since.
But she sent me a text and was like, "I love you," out of nowhere. And then I knew like something was off.
Endless hours physically searching wooded areas, water areas.
I just want her to be found.
All right, we are back in Richmond Hill, Georgia to continue the search for Demetria Watson. Now, we've been here a ton of times. We've searched so many spots. I couldn't even tell you how many spots we've searched. We do have it all marked up on a map though, so we're staying organized. But we're trying really hard to keep this simple. Where could she have gone, you know, broad daylight and disappeared? But man, we're running out of places to search that are obvious. So we're just gonna start rechecking certain spots we weren't too sure about, and then we're just gonna start fanning out. We got a whole bunch more spots we're gonna search today, starting with this one location. Now, we've already been here. Last video we did on Demetria Watson, we checked this pond. We didn't see anything at first, but upon closer reviewing of the sonar, we did see something. Now, we're pretty sure it's too shallow. It's probably just some kind of drainage gate or something, some grate, but we want to check and make sure. So what we're doing right now is we've got the RC boat out in the water. Adam is already scanning it, and we're going to check. We're also going to put the drone in to double check, make sure this isn't a car. It kind of looks like a vehicle upside down, but I don't think it is because it's too shallow. But either way, got Adam Brown with me as always. Adam Brown Adventures. He's already got his RC boat out in the water scanning stuff. There are some aerators in there, so you're probably going to see that on the sonar. But over here is where we spotted something. We're pretty sure it's too shallow to be a vehicle, but we're going to double check it. We got the chasing drone with us today. We're going to throw it in the water, and if need be, we will actually dive today. See anything yet?
No, it's super clear. It's too hard edge.
It's like triangular. That's what I think. It's like just concrete with a tube in the middle. I mean, look at the down imaging, dude. You can see the tube.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is the second pond we're talking about. It's pretty good size. We've already checked this once, and this would be the perfect spot. This is her neighborhood. She could have easily left her house and just drove right into this thing. Now, like I said, we've checked it once before, didn't see anything, but we want to recheck it, double check it, make sure we didn't miss something last time we was here. Everybody is human. Sometimes they miss things, big deal, but we're going to double check it just to make sure we didn't miss anything, you know, because that would suck. We keep searching for days and months and years, and she's right here. So we're gonna check it out really quick. Adam's already got the RC boat back in the water, so get to scan and see what happens. It's closer to the shore. Sure isn't screaming car.
That was it, right?
Yeah, it's back that way.
Well,
hell. I think we can confidently say he's not here. She's not here, I mean. All right, so we rechecked the two ponds that we were questioning ourselves in the neighborhood. So we checked them, rechecked them. There's nothing out here. So we're 100% positive the two most obvious locations that she could have possibly went, pretty much the shortest locations, not really the obvious, but still, she's not here. So we're gonna continue searching. All right, so we just drove up to Pooler, Georgia. It's like a 20-minute drive. But apparently she was last spotted in this location the day before she went missing. So who knows what she was doing up here. Maybe she was just driving through, maybe she was planning something, we don't know. But we've checked damn near every water in Richmond Hill. So might as well start looking a little bit elsewhere. And this seems like the best spot to start looking. Right now we picked a spot, it's right next to this hotel. The reason we're checking this body of water is because there's a road that goes alongside the whole thing, and you can access this whole side. So there very well could be something out here, so we're gonna check it really quick, see what.
5 feet right there.
5 feet.
Almost looks like I went over something.
How's it look?
Looks clear to me. I mean, it's definitely cut down to 10 feet over here on the right side, but I don't see anything.
Well, mark that one off. Move on to the next one, I guess. All right, we're gonna give the ponds a break for a minute. We're gonna hit the river for a little bit and check this boat landing out here in the Savannah, just north of Pooler. Definitely a good spot to dump a car like anything else. We got Adam's boat today, this little Carolina skiff. It's gonna be perfect for the job that we're doing. So let's get this baby in the water and see what happens. Now we got the boat in the water. We're gonna search this part really good. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's not gated off. There very well could be a vehicle out here. So we're gonna look it over really good, see what we can find. I mean, besides the boat ramp, depending on which way the current's going, there could be, hell, this thing could be littered with cars. We don't even know yet. So we're gonna check both ways really good, make sure ain't no vehicles out here, then we'll go from there. There's definitely a vehicle right there. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Upside down, 17 feet deep.
Definitely a vehicle. That one's upside down?
Oh yeah, you can see the tire.
Here's a little clearer than mine. We're just gonna go down a ways to see how many we can find.
So might as well just ride the bank. Well, that definitely is a good shot of the first car. Upside down, you see the tires and everything. That's a really good sonar shot. I think that was the first. I think there's just another one out there somewhere.
I can't even see it on mine.
I don't know what all this stuff is. Might be tree stumps or something. Looks man-made in there, but no. There is another car upside down. See it right there. You can tell by the shadow. You see the two little dots next to it. Those are the tires. Definitely upside down. Real question is, did it go off the boat ramp, or do they just send it straight through the grass?
That's definitely a vehicle, 100%. I think it just went straight off here.
Yeah.
I guess it could have gone up the ramp if it's tidal.
Yeah, but floated out far enough.
That's right by, I mean, that'd be an easy one to pull out.
Yeah. All right, so we definitely got 2 cars, possibly 3, maybe even 4, but 2 of them 100%. And we know, I'm pretty sure we got a couple more out here, but we're gonna check the 2 that we knew are cars first. So we're gonna get the rope and magnet on it. We're gonna send the drone down, see what it is. So what we're gonna do this time, we're gonna use this giant heavy anchor and try and hook the car, and then we'll follow the rope down with the drone. So it must be hooked on it. All right, so once again, we're gonna be using the Gladius Mini S from Chasing, their underwater drone. We've been using this a lot this winter because basically the water's really cold, and if we have an easier way to check these cars, then we're gonna use this drone because we don't wanna freeze to death, and it's faster, it's more efficient, because we have actually 2 or 3 cars here right now, and it's a lot easier just to check them with this drone than it is to dive and get everything on. So even though, you know, obviously diving is fun, when it's cold, I don't wanna do it, so.
Alright, throw it kind of up a little bit.
Oh, it's straight down. Okay. All right, so we checked those cars as good as we could, and we're pretty darn sure it's not our girl. Now, the reason we're saying that is because of the condition these vehicles were in. We could identify a couple of them. Obviously, the van we know is not her. But if you remember Tommy Lee Braley's video where the car came out, that was been in there for 7 years, and you could still tell what it was. She's only been missing 2 years. So these vehicles that are down here underwater, 10, 20 years, 30 years, easy. But the good news is these are all very easily removable. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a pin in these cars, and we're going to come back with the wrecker, and we're going to start pulling these babies out at a later date. So stay tuned for that. The search for Demetria continues. I cannot believe how much ground we have covered searching for her. But you know what? We haven't found her yet, and we're not going to give up until she is home with her family, one way or another. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.